This single quote from a Chinese official, it just cuts right to the chase. While the rest of the world has been laser-focused on who's got the smartest chips, China has been quietly building a massive advantage in something else entirely.
And this, right here, frames the competition perfectly. The US has dominated for so long with its incredible cutting-edge chip designs from companies like NVIDIA. But China? They're making this enormous bet on providing the raw power, the cheapest electrons, to fuel the entire AI revolution.
China's grid capacity is now more than double that of the United States. In fact, get this, between 2010 and just 2024, China added more electricity production than the rest of the world combined.
While China's been busy building this huge power surplus, the US is starting to face the exact opposite problem, a potential energy bottleneck. Some are calling it an electron gap that could seriously choke its own AI ambitions.
When the CEO of Microsoft, one of the absolute biggest players in AI, is openly saying he's worried about just getting enough power, you know the problem is real, and it is urgent.
While China is using its electron advantage to basically brute force its way around US restrictions on semiconductors.
Since Chinese companies can't get their hands on the most advanced NVIDIA chips, they take hundreds, sometimes thousands, of their less advanced domestic chips and they just cluster them all together. Now this takes a colossal amount of power to run, but because their electricity is so cheap and so abundant, it's a trade-off they're more than happy to make. So this leaves us with a really fundamental question for the next decade of this tech competition. With all the focus on software and silicon, the raw ability to power these innovations is now front and center on the geopolitical chessboard. So what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in the end? The elegance of the algorithm or the brute force of the electron?